is my first time going live on YouTube, and we're just going to be talking about demonetization. Today is the day that the demonetization or the YouTube partner program kicked in, where all these small creators are being demonetized. And for the most part, it's not a big deal. And but let's just talk about it. So today, my channel was demonetized. I got the email. When did I get the email? Where's more details? At 17:30 today, delivered in my inbox, telling me, as you know, and you've probably heard, that YouTube has announced updates to the YouTube partner program. And with the amount of abuse that's been happening on the platform, they obviously want to make sure they keep all their big money spenders happy. And so with that, it means that, you know, everyone with under 4,000 hours of watch time and under 1,000 subscribers within the last 12-month period is going to be demonetized. So the cool thing is, they say if you meet that threshold within the next 12 months, or within that new 12-month period, because I think it's like a rolling 12-month period, you'll automatically be reevaluated for the YouTube partner program. So that's pretty cool. And I'm so close. I'm so close. What I'll do is I'll just show you. Let's just see here. If I look at my analytics. So I was very fortunate. One of my videos got featured on the trending page of YouTube, and I garnished a lot of views from there. I think like 90,000 views or something on one video because of YouTube trending. So for a small channel like mine, I've only got 379 subscribers. I have a very high watch time. And so I was just sort of hoping between now, or when they announced this and now, that maybe my views would bump up and things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It's not going to stop me from making YouTube videos. If anything, it should motivate one to make better videos. So let me just show you the last 365 days, what that looks like. I wonder, can I turn this around? Let's take a look. Might be a little bit bright as well. Okay, so 214,000 views. I've made a whole $60. And as I said, this video here, the storm in Cape Town, was on trending. And that made me the bulk of the money, $31.13. So, you know, I've got an average amount of views on my different videos, anywhere from a couple of hundred to a couple of thousand. Most of my videos are ranked, so, you know, that's also very, very important. But in the big scheme of things, let's just get you perched back there. In the big scheme of things, I like the logic of the monetization, because it kind of like gives you that little bit of reward, even though it's not a lot of money. It's really not. I've been on YouTube since 2010, and only in the last year and a half have I really started putting a little bit more time and energy into it. And but I'd obviously like to generate this type of views and have that type of subscriber count to warrant the YouTube partner program. It's something that sort of motivates me. I guess it's like playing golf or any other sport. Even if you suck at it, you keep trying because you want to get better. And so I just want to get better at making quality content that people want to watch, that I want to watch, and then hopefully watch this grow into something. I have a few channels, so they've all been demonetized. But my main channel, which is my personal brand, Joshua Roode, is doing the best of them. Our other brand, which I've got the t-shirt on, Cape Town is Awesome, is doing okay, but it's also going to need to get its subscriber count up and its views up in order to be monetized. So we're fortunate there, because that brand gets monetized privately by advertising partners and things like that on the Facebook page and on the YouTube channel. Let's just change this background music for you. Let's see. Don't know if that's any better. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure that when you do watch this video, you're probably not watching it live, you watch it afterwards. We are all sitting in the same boat, a lot of us. A lot of my fan base has like 30 subscribers, 100 subscribers. So we're all sitting in the exact same situation. And I think it's also good from a community point of view to support smaller channels. So find good quality content creators that are small and support them and help them get up their view counts and help get their subscriber counts. I just checked out a channel yesterday about a travel couple who are making really good quality videos, only their second video, but they've only got 30 subscribers. And so I know that subscribing and watching the video helps them just as much as when other people do that for me, it helps me. There was a lot of, at the time when YouTube announced this change, there was a lot of backlash from the community saying, you know, that YouTube's screwing over the little guy again. I think there's pros and cons to it. There is a lot of spam and really poor quality content on the platform. I'm a massive fan of YouTube. I don't think there's a platform out there like it that does and gives what YouTube does, where us as content creators have the opportunity to get into a career or build a hobby that we can eventually get paid for without having to follow this old school model. So I don't have anything against YouTube for that. I would have liked for them to maybe get a little bit more, how would you call it? A little bit more, maybe human to human interaction with the way they evaluate some of these things, because I think there's some really good channels out there who are probably getting demonetized, who are so close to meeting that requirement, but are just instantly cut out of the picture. Let's go take a look here. So they've also, I got 2 emails saying I'm live. It's hilarious. They've created a question and answers video, which I did watch the other day, which was pretty informative. They're really starting to get a little bit more direct with their answers, which I think is good. They're less vague. If you follow the, let's just go look at the Twitter account. I'll just bring that up for us quick. Out of interest, I wonder how this sounds, guys. Hopefully I don't create a feedback loop. What I'm going to do is just plug in these headphones. Let's take a listen. Yeah, so while that's busy being sorted, let's check out the Twitter feed from YouTube. Okay, let's switch this around. Let's switch this around. Hey Garth. Busy testing out YouTube Live and just talking about the demonetization of the channels. So Team YouTube and YouTube creators are the main sort of communication point for chatting with the audience or with the content creators on the platform. I don't see much here from them. Let's just go Team YouTube. Garth, how's the sound? If you could maybe tell me that, because I've never really played around with this very much. Done loads of Facebook Live videos. Okay, so interestingly enough, there's a technical difficulty already 56 minutes ago saying if you've not seen monetization icons on your channel, there's currently a technical issue. and we're working to fix it. Thanks everyone for your report. So thanks, saying this sounds good, Shotgarth. I think it's to be expected. This is a massive platform upgrade which they're busy doing, and this was one of the articles that they posted about the bad actions of a few creators. To mention a few, Logan Paul in the past was someone like PewDiePie, which they really handled very badly, and went after him in a horrible way. But all of these changes and things like that are for the betterment of the community, and I'm hoping that eventually when one does qualify, that it's worth their while. At the moment, when I showed you my channel earlier, in the last 365 days, I've managed to make a whole $60. In South Africa, yeah, that's about 611 Rand or something like that. And I mean, hey, that's maybe your beer money or something, or maybe you could put it towards camera equipment. So from what I understand, all monetization that was racked up in the last 365 days, if you didn't meet the YouTube partner program, they are going to pay out the money to the creator. I see I get a notification here that the connection's bad. I'm hoping that it's just going to sort itself out. So yeah, so that's one of the things, you know, if you are being demonetized, you're not losing your money, they're going to give it to you. And, you know, don't worry. I think over the whole lifetime of my channel, I'll tell you now, I've racked up a whole $75.94. So, you know, maybe someday those will be a couple of $1,000s, but for now, I'll take what I can get and focus on making new content. So anyways, guys, I'm going to bring this live video to an end. Just saying hi from the other side. If you're monetized, I'm demonetized. Enjoy it. And for those that are demonetized, let's support one another. Like and share and subscribe on everybody else's channels and videos. If it's good quality content, it deserves recognition. So help out by sharing that on Twitter or other platforms like that, and let's, as a smaller side of the community, help people get back up there and hopefully celebrate their first 1,000, their first 10,000, 100,000, and eventually 1,000,000. So all the best, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out, Garth, and cheers. Let's figure out how to stop this thing. There we go.